Well. Long time no see. Kept you waiting. Alright, so I gotta hit you with a couple updates. It's Big Boy Blue coming at you with another episode of Lethal Dungeon. Things have been chaotic over here lately. And not to mention, to add to the chaos, is my controller broke. Both of them. So I have to get another one. So whether I like it or not, I have to play this instead of some of the other games on the docket, such as Dead Space, finishing the first one, which is so sad, but we'll get through it. So we're gonna be exchanging a lot of these 2D pointer click games. Get back into Balatro, primarily until things change over there, and then probably play some puzzles. Might even get back to playing Phantom Detective. That's been on the docket for a minute. One of those games we've just uncompleted. Because I'm sorry, I suck as a keyboard warrior. But I guess this is my arc. Ain't gonna downvote me? No. What's going on, Emma? So yeah. We're gonna be experimenting some on the 2D side. In games that I can play with the keyboard only. So maybe this is my arc. I finally upgrade from being a gamepad player to being a keyboard or mouse player. You know, I hear a lot of pros and elites play keyboard or mouse only. So, you know, as a Prince of all Saiyans, I should be able to do the same right. The same thing, right? Let's go. But first, we're gonna try to beat this puzzle. Oh yeah, let me take you back real quick. So, as you already know, I've pretty much got 5 stars and everything. The new challenge I'm going after is to get these little gems. These gems only unlock if you beat or at least from what I've seen, aka what I've tried, was that you want to get these gems after beating the decks or the dungeons on the hardest difficulty at plus 30. And you know that when you hit this, when the enemy strength can go plus 31. The highest record is 30, but apparently there's a 31 because they like to troll you. So I that's my only thing. So I'm trying to get the Chaos Emeralds at the end of the day. Wait, what? I'm actively ruining my to-do. That, oh, I am not trying to that Metroid Dread mode is still a thing. It's going to be a horrible thing because I've forgotten all how to play that game, but it is a thing that's coming. But I can't play that on a keyboard or mouse. Are you mad? But anyway, beat it plus 30 and you get the gem. I'm stuck currently on the mana side. That deck has always been my worst deck. But we'll get through it. In the meantime, we're going to handle these puzzles. There's 24 of them. We're on number 10. Probably some nonsense and BS coming my way, but we got it. We're going to get it. Right. This puzzle was trying to get you to use a mechanic. I just don't know what that mechanic is. We gotta somehow generate mana for impact while also generating these extra cards for these little mobs. Rage will change anything into a rage card. Because, right, you generate the useless stuff with this, right? And then something just clicked in my head. I'm sorry. Hold on a second here. If I do this, right? Okay. And then does this become a rage plus 3? does become a rage +3. Oh wait, that's not exactly a good thing. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Hiya. Then we heal you. Can't, because then this card. Daggone it. Hold on. It's just to see if this turns it into a 3 or it keeps it as a 4. Okay, it does turn into a 3. Okay. In my mind, I thought the mechanic was build this up as high as possible, use the rage to transform this into a rage card, and it will keep the attack. So no. That's not how you beat it. Brilliant. See, this doesn't help because yeah, see what I mean? I still need one more rage. Like, I feel like hold on a second here. If I do this, right, and then run, oh my goodness, I solved it. It was the most straightforward answer. And I didn't think of it that way. I thought it was a lot more complicated. Oh my gosh. It was pretty much use the first scratch to generate just use the first scratch, okay? Then you use the goat to finish it off, which gives you another goat from the copy card to finish the next one off. And then you oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Oh gosh. It was just the path was just so straightforward. I think I just made that harder than necessary. By thinking I had to take advantage of some mechanic when it was simply generate extra cards and killing things in the right order. And that's it. Okay. So what are you? I got 3 enemies with the exact same HP. The wind does +1. -1 to 3 enemies. No effect, but has a mana cost. I can attack 3 times. Interesting. And there's this one changes the last card used. I'm familiar with Combine. Combine allows you to put combine 2 cards together. Okay. And we got a mana, +2 mana. Which means I think they're expecting us to run this twice. So let's see what happens. Find, okay. Sometimes these names are hilarious when you combine. Okay. Wait a minute. Is it really that straightforward? It was, okay. Just combine both cards. I just didn't think it would be that easy. Okay, never mind. We'll just keep it going. Oh, I hate these. how do I deal oh, another combine. No mana this time. Attack 3 enemies, attack 2 enemies. These combine to create 5. 3. The next card gets used. Does it matter how I do this? Okay, we're going to combine these, and this will attack all 5 enemies. Then I have to give this +2. And then I just multiply it. Yeah. Why was number 4 and number 9 harder than these last 3? That's crazy to me. I thought it was supposed to get progressively harder. Okay, so cards y'all haven't seen before: Singularity and Highlight and Dimming. This is your half health card. It was beautifully done and used in this one particular run I did with the print copy deck. Highlight. It just reflects the highest damage you've ever done. The Singularity makes the first place digit 1. Like, for example, if this was used on this 20 guy here, this will become a 10 instead of a 2. But if the Singularity one was used on this 15 here, the first digit is a 1, so nothing technically happens. However, if this Singularity was used here, this 9 would become a 1. So whatever is the first digit it encounters, the first digit seen, is what the number becomes a 1, if that makes sense. So I've used this on Overwrite before too. So you can make 30 monsters or 30 health creatures 1 by giving it a +1 or +2s. This one's +2 because it's a downgraded version of the card. So, and you also can use it on multiple enemies, which is funny in and of itself. Well, for sake of example, I'm going to show you guys. So this one is not going to affect this or this, but it's going to affect this and making it a 2. I completely messed up. What? That should make this a 2. Becomes 2. Oh, right. The first place. No, the second place digit. Duh. I didn't catch that. The second place digit becomes a 2. That's why I was so confused. Okay. I know what I'm talking about, but I have used this before. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's not how that card works. I promise you. That's not how that card works. I wish I recorded my run. That is not how this card works. But whatever. +1 to his values. Okay. So then what's the puzzle here, since it's going to be a jerk? I know this. What if... Okay, so I figured that's how that would work. At least that one. Sheesh. So this one probably smites him. I have 3 enemies. That's probably why. So we need this powered up. This to strike all 3. And this to have health. This one might finish it off. So, is it a skill-based use of how to use this? I'm curious. I think I did it. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Bleeding. 3 enemies. Bleeding, replenish, shock. Each enemy afflicted. What? My brain is not braining right now. Sounds like a lot to me. Wow, he's learning and unlearning. Oh my gosh. High five. Yeah. 369. That 9 can chomp him. Shock. Replenish. The next card has shock. Okay. Okay, we got some new items here. Attack the farthest one. Oh, give shock to a card. And +2 mana. So somehow we gotta burn this creature down. Oh, I hate these. I already got a half his HP. I'm curious. What happens if I give shock to this? Okay, so it doesn't count as damage. Okay. Okay. That has to get rid of this. Okay. Interesting. I didn't get mana for using that card. If I use this... Alright, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but maybe this is it. No, that's not it. 6 remaining. There's 6 damage that I've wasted somehow. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. I believe that's the right opener. Yeah, this is not the right one. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the right move either. It's just to straight up half it right away. That's not the right move either. It's closer because I mean, one was 6 last time. This is 5. Hmm. The thing is, I get the feeling that these two need to be saved for him last. Which means, how do I... Hmm. I feel like that move is the right first move. You have to get rid of the armor. Because the armor is very annoying. But if I use this, it leaves 1. And it doesn't... How do I gain that 1 mana? Or knock this down 1 mana? Hmm. We already established shock and this doesn't do anything. Yeah, it did the exact same thing as last time. Maybe... What? How did you get bomb? I have never seen that before. Well, that's definitely true. I've never seen that before. Same conundrum, but... Yeah. That's new. I've never seen that before. I'm curious now. What the heck just happened? I didn't know bomb could work that way. Okay. So apparently shock spreads bomb effect? That's unwritten. That's not a rule that you can just look up. And it's definitely not in their subscriptions. I mean descriptions. Subscriptions. Good gracious. Subscribe. Let me stop. Taking some water. Okay. Playing this game, you also learn one thing. This is the most annoying. This enemy, this stone enemy, metal, is the most annoying enemy on the face of the earth. But what makes it annoying is that you can have something like 5 and it will only do 1 damage. Okay, wait, what? I would argue it's inferred. I mean, it probably could be. It probably is inferred. But I don't think... I guess... maybe I'm not smart enough. That brain connection just blew me for a loop. But what counters this is something called an element called curse, where it says the all damage done is 3. It will cancel out all damage, deal 1. It was very interesting. But anyway, I know the mechanic here because I've abused it like no one's business. Contract. if I can use all of my cards without killing a single enemy, then it immediately destroys all enemies on the board, and it's so broken. But I have to use all cards without killing any enemies. So I'm assuming this is for we're going to be playing a game of shuffle the enemy and not kill anybody. So we'll start here, and then I think this is the right way. I use this and use that one. Then I hook you, bell fed it as well. Maybe I should maybe bell fed you. Okay. Then I messed up completely because now I can't use this. Strike. Hook. Then you. Booyah. Execution the contract. What I will say is games or developers rarely fully explain things, so you're not wrong. I'm just saying a bomb I admit it describes having a shock damage. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. That's like saying I agree. I have to agree with that. Because one, I don't have a counter argument against it. It's just me and my brain just not, what is it, connecting with it, wrapping, yeah, that's the phrase, wrapping, excuse me, I can't wrap my mind, or wrap my mind around that. Okay, this is new. Two cards I haven't seen before, Baton and this one. Right click on a card to give it +3 mana and plus attack. Interesting. Oh my goodness, it stacks. It stacks for affinity. There's no way on earth I want to have 24 mana, but that's crazy. So, okay. 3. Huh. Okay, this one. Man, I don't see the win condition. Normally the win condition is obvious. But this one is very convoluted or complex. I wouldn't say convoluted because convoluted means unintentional disorder, whereas complex means there is structure, means there is order within the chaos. +2 attack each time you use another card. Defeating an enemy resets the attack to 0. Okay. So this one scales based on how many cards I use without defeating an enemy. So I'm assuming somehow. Okay, so my assumption is I need to scale this up to at least a 9. So that way I can deal with him after using so many cards. But it's like, which cards do I buff? Okay, well, let's just keep going. Okay. Boom. Do I... Wait a minute. Because as soon as I defeat this guy, this becomes 0. Okay. Nope, I am horribly confused still. Wait, I messed up. Ah, yeah, I messed up. Hmm. Hmm. So I think this is the move, right? That has to be powered up. So we got to. Hmm. Right now, that does a minimum of 8, aka 16 to this dude right now. Excuse me, no, this is minimum 8, excuse me, to this dude. Yeah, we're still in the exact same position as last time. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that didn't do much. What the heck do I do here? Yeah, so it only makes it a 4. Does this scale? We're gonna do something incredibly stupid, guys. That's gonna bring it down to 10. I mean 13. Whoops. Hmm. Crap. Like, I think that's the right move. Well, not that, but yeah, that was idiotic. Let me see. I get the feeling that this is supposed to be the finisher. See, I can't use both. Hmm. This is puzzling, as it should be. I don't understand. Well, okay, my working theory is that this is the finisher. I need to use this to strike both and win. This one has a double damage debuff on it, so ideally that means I have to bring this up to a 10 if I can do it. I need to make this a 10 while whittling this down to maybe a 10. So that seems to be it. Do 2 damage here, make this a 10 in the process, and then strike with both. What makes it weird is this attack 3 times instantly brings it down. But I have to use cards to make this up, plus 2 attack. Which makes me believe, oh, defeat this enemy first, get this up to 10 somehow. Okay, so this plus 2. Alright. So yeah, I can't make this a 10 through the gasoline, or oil, excuse me, because it costs 15 mana and max is 10 in the game. So what's the highest I can realistically bring this up? 6. I have to find a way to generate 6 mana, maybe? That's only 7, which means this has to finish that one. So how'd that build? Yeah, it leaves just one. So this technically does 10. I need, like, again. Let's see, it adds +3 mana. I'm sorry for going quiet. I'm just trying to think. I don't know how to approach this one. I haven't looked at the hint yet. 9 times out of 10, hint is going to be dumb. Something incredibly stupid. I think buffing this is the right move. And then that's when I would probably use the smite. Then that would go 0. Use power up on spear. That is the most direct hint I've seen in my life. It wasn't even a hint at a move. It says your first move or one of the moves is use power up on spear. That's what I've been doing. So okay. So what that hint did was completely eliminate an option. But to what end? How in the world? Yeah, it's just not it. I'm just throwing things at this point. I'm just curious. interesting. You can power this up. I want to see something here. I had 2 more mana. I can get this up to 6. And that'll be 369, where it's currently at. I feel like I'm close. It really feels like I'm close. This is the closest I've come to actually getting this thing lower. I'm beginning to think this is the key card, not this. Because it's so weird. I'm doing the exact same thing again. Daggone it. I did the exact same thing again. Yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't the move. Man, what is this? Power up on spear. Because if it wasn't for them saying that, I would have just powered up on combo slash. Actually, I'm gonna go against the rules. And see what happens. Okay, so it was right. I had to use power up on spear. Or else my combo slash would be wasted. Funny enough, I have more mana. Well, no, I don't. It still wouldn't have mattered because this would have still been 1. This would have been like 1 or 2. Okay, so never mind. That was the right move. I don't know if it matters if I do it out of order or not now. Since, you know, 5, 9, well, 5. Yeah, see, I get right back to the same exact stat. I get back to the same exact spot. I don't know how to do this last 3. Daggone it. Daggone it. Because in my world, I would have did this actually. If I was doing like a real run, I would have tried that first. Then I would have hit. Well, I did this, and then I would have hit. Then I would have smacked you. Overkill. 369. And then I would have figured out, oh, I don't have enough. 5. That's how I would have done it in a real game. I just don't know how. I just don't know. Okay. Well, that's it for me for now. 45 minutes of this puzzler has thoroughly drained me. Um, it's been fun, but I gotta run. Catch you if you can. Catch me if you can on next Saturday. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna switch up to Balatro. Maybe that will give me a mental reset for this game because I'm sitting here like I cannot make this happen right now. But we did. We made a lot of progress. We went from 9 to 16. We beat 9 to 16. That is awesome. So, all right. Thanks so much for watching. Um, yeah, we'll figure it out too. Um, I'm not the type of guy that says don't talk to me in chat. So if you have an idea, share it. Um, and then we'll just revel in the victory together. Um, this isn't the type of stuff that I get too mad at if I can't figure it out on my own. Chess is a different story. So yeah, don't tell me the best move in chess. Don't backseat game me on that one. But in this, I'm like, yeah, if I miss something, sure. Because this game has a lot of nonsense, like that dumb bomb and shock treatment. Once we did that, it's a wrap. Okay. It's like I'm taking hints and help from anywhere, any all sources. So the game's unfair at that point. Give me these secret alchemist like combinations. This is not Pokemon, Digimon, or whatever. The other Mons are out there. All right, whatever. I'm gone. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, please, please tell me. Tell me you got ideas. I'm not a stranger to that. All right, guys. Peace.